What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Putting something in here today. Real quick, this is not gonna be some crazy life-altering mod. Visibly, yes, it does something to me. It tickles my fancy. I like it. I've always liked it. This thing does serve purposes. Let me show you real quick. So instead of an oil cap, the traditional oil cap, which I'm going to take off in 1 second, you have this. So this sits on top, and then it's got a filter here. It's got a little ball valve in here. So instead of one of those crappy floppy flaps that I just don't like, this sits here, and if there's no excess pressure built up, this will be totally fine. If there is some sort of excess pressure, extra boost, whatever could happen inside of this motor, I am not the full-on technical guy to give you some sort of detailed explanation. All I know is I've had this on the previous 2 vehicles. I never had any problems. The one vehicle did have quite a bit more horsepower than stock. This vehicle, for the time being, will not be having such horsepower issues, but we never know. For right now, this sits there, and if there is excess pressure, what it does is it pushes the ball up and it allows some of the pressure to release, and this right here will catch, I guess, any oil. I know some people like to say that they have heard somebody say, oh, I've read this, I've saw that, of oil all over the engine bay. I've never had that problem. I've read a million different threads where nobody I've had running this specific one, this is from CFM, valve cover breathers, they've never had this problem. So personally, that's not an issue. I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna show you putting this on real quick, and you know, I'll report back if I ever have that issue. I don't anticipate having that issue, but I think this is definitely a cool mod, and all I'm doing is future proofing. I like the company. I think, you know, this one is the best one, quality-wise, that I've come across. So all you're gonna do is take off your stock oil cap without getting burned, because it's hot as hail in here. And fun fact, I do have a new one coming from Bilitech. I guess it's just gonna be a cover for this, so that's cool. And what this does is this goes inside here. Very simple situation. Comes down, you turn it till it drops in. We're locked, and you know, it doesn't matter that much, but this little pleat thing right here, I usually like to keep that away. So find out where it is and point it away from your viewing pleasures and just push it straight down. That's typically how I run it. You may differ, you may pick and choose however you like to do it. Small mod, very good price item, I think, for the quality, and having that little ball valve on there is definitely awesome. Obviously, if you ever have any issues, you could put your stock cap back on if you get any check engine lights. I never personally had any issues whatsoever. I am on the cusp of my mods have been ordered and are on their way, so there will be a new intake. The exhaust is on its way, both by Corsa, so that will be fun to put on there and get some stuff. I did just put the order in for a whole Billet Technology engine bay swap out here, so that's going to be awesome. So there are some visual things coming. I'm going to be figuring out suspension, wheels, tires down the line. Eventually, the goal for this probably likely will be a Whipple, and we'll go on from there. But for right now, this is all I have for you. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you are an OCD OG, I truly appreciate you. I hope everybody's staying happy, healthy, and humble, and I'll see you guys on the next one. This is gonna look real different real soon.